There was a moment that changed everything. It started with a routine scan. Nothing dramatic, no symptoms, no warning signs. But the result came back with something unexpected. Plaque buildup in the carotid arteries. Not severe, but not something to ignore either. Around 20% to 25% blockage. For many people, that's where the fear begins. Because when you hear words like plaque or artery blockage, your mind immediately jumps to worst-case scenarios. Heart attack, stroke, loss of independence. Most people are told the same thing at that point. Your cholesterol is high. You may need medication. Let's manage it before it gets worse. And to be clear, those treatments can be important. Medications like statins and other advanced therapies have been studied extensively. In many cases, they can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 50–60% over time. That's significant. But here's something that often surprises people. When researchers actually looked at the arteries themselves, the physical plaque buildup, the change was very small. In some studies, plaque thickness reduced by just a fraction of a millimeter. Not nothing, but also not a dramatic reversal. More like slowing things down, rather than truly turning them around. That raises an important question. If lowering cholesterol isn't the whole answer, what else matters? To understand that, you have to look deeper into how plaque actually forms. It's not just about cholesterol levels. It's about what happens to that cholesterol inside the body. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it triggers inflammation. That inflammation damages the artery walls, and over time, plaque begins to build. So instead of asking, how do we just lower cholesterol? A better question might be, how do we reduce oxidation, inflammation, and improve how the body clears buildup? This is where things get interesting, because alongside medical treatments, researchers have also explored certain dietary patterns and natural compounds that may support these processes. One of the most talked about examples is pomegranate. In some studies, small amounts of pomegranate juice consumed regularly were linked to reduced oxidative stress, improved antioxidant activity, better function of HDL, good cholesterol. HDL plays an important role. T helps carry cholesterol away from the arteries, back to the liver where it can be processed and removed. O, instead of just lowering numbers, any focus shifts to improving how cholesterol behaves. Another compound that's often discussed in research is nattokinase. T is derived from fermented foods and has been studied for its effect on circulation. What makes it unique is its potential role in breaking down fibrin, a protein involved in clotting and part of the structure where plaque can accumulate. T, hink of fibrin like a kind of scaffolding in the blood vessels. When that structure builds up excessively, it may contribute to stiffness and reduced flow. Research suggests that supporting the body's ability to manage fibrin may help improve overall vascular health. It's important to pause here. B, because this is where a lot of misinformation can happen. O, single food, no supplement. C, and magically erase plaque overnight. And individual results can vary widely. But what is becoming clearer is this. ERT and artery health is not controlled by one factor. It's influenced by a combination of A, B, fluid flow, inflammation levels, oxidative stress D, yet patterns as sleep quality A, and overall lifestyles. Instead of looking for a single solution, the real shift happens when multiple factors are addressed together. Imagine this approach instead. Upholding your body's natural antioxidant defenses are reducing chronic inflammation, improving circulation, aiding in a way that stabilizes blood sugar, and creating conditions where your body can repair itself over time. B, because your body is not static. It's constantly adapting. C, constantly responding. A, and in the right environment, it can begin to move in a better direction. Here's something empowering about that idea. It means you're not just waiting for things to get worse. You're actively creating conditions for improvement. And maybe that's the most important takeaway. N, that one food is better than another, or that one method works for everyone. B, that small, consistent changes done daily see and influence the trajectory of your health over time. Because when it comes to your heart, it is not just about adding years to your life. It is about adding life to your years.